Hello, how you doing? So I'm going to do a random video here that I thought you guys might be interested in. You may not know it, but I have a blade collection that is rather substantial. And every knife I have has a bit of a story, except if it doesn't. But mostly they do. And I'm going to just show them off to you real quick, briefly. So first off, there's this really simple pocket knife. Check that out. Right there you go. It's a lock blade, as you can see right there. Nice little knife, right? Yeah, I mean, you know where this is from? Japan. Bought it in a hardware store just down the road from where we lived in Japan for almost 2 years. It's kept its edge really, really well. I've sharpened it a few times, you know. It still looks amazing because I take good care of my knives mostly. So yeah, that's a really cool knife. I've had it for since 1999, so 23 years. But I've had one knife, or a couple knives longer than that. I've had this one, which is a Barlow, or an old timer. Yeah, it's an old timer, I think, Barlow thing. Anyway, there you go. So this is the first knife I ever owned. Yeah, I restored it not long ago. It was pretty oxidized up here, so I did some smoothing and shining. I can do some more, I think, with some wool or something. It's a little bit much. Anyway, I didn't know what to do with this thing when I first got it because I didn't realize it was a lock blade like that, but I figured it out pretty quick. I got this for Christmas from my mother. Yeah, it's like one of the only gifts I ever got from her that I kept for very long because it's awesome. It still has this great leather sheath. I love this. I love this knife very much. It's really cool. I used to wear this on my belt all the time. So that's cool. So let's see. I've done that one, and I've done this one, a little one. Okay. Another one with a story is this awesome dagger. I got this at a Renaissance fair type of thing. There's this thing called the I forget what it's called. The Society for Creative Anachronism. And I used to be a bowman, you know, with my bow and stuff. And I would shoot for the queen, yay. And I really was really into the whole thing. You know, I'd do the dress up and I did the battles and stuff. It was really fun. And I bought this dagger there many years ago. Ooh, back in heavens to Betsy, 91. No, in 92 or 93 is when I got this rad thing. I also wore this on my belt for a while too. Not at the same time as the other one. That's a heavy belt there, like freaking Batman's utility belt. I've also got a butterfly knife. Here's my butterfly knife. Pop that open. You see that, right? Goes like that, right? But that's not how you do it coolly, right? You just take it like that. Okay, I did that off camera. Let me just do it on camera. Okay? I did it off camera again. Let's try that again. On camera. Okay, it's really tight. I can do better than that. Anyway, that's how I closed it. I know how to do it. Anyway, all right. Enough screwing around. So I got this. Actually, it's one of my most recent acquisitions. I used to have an old one a long time ago, and I lost it in one of my moves. I should do that one more because it'll loosen up. Really cool. I don't want this video to go too long. This is my favorite new knife. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I saw this, a friend of mine shared a picture and an ad for this blade on Facebook. I mean, can you believe that? It's a Smith & Wesson. Amazing carbon steel, really fantastic dagger type knife. I adore it. The weight is phenomenal. It's just so good. Weight is phenomenal. Let me get right in the middle there. There we go. Killer that. Look at that. It's awesome. So I love this knife. It's a good one. I keep it sharp too. And let's see here. Another one with a story is this thing. It has a flashlight. It's a utility knife. Isn't that rad? I've had this thing for like 15 years. I don't even remember where I got it. I think my wife might have got it for me or something as a gift, like for Christmas. But it's rad. It's got little knives. It's got a screwdriver. It's got another screwdriver there. It's got a saw over on that side. Anyway, it's a keychain one. I don't like to have things in my pocket. I have a giant pocket knife. This is ridiculous. It's huge beyond belief. Like, that's so big. And I used to wear it on my pocket because I'm an idiot. It's so big. And it's super dull because I haven't touched it for years. This is an old knife I used to wear in my pocket as well. I've lost the screw off this little thingamajig, but it's a pretty good knife. You know? Not spring assisted or anything at all. Yeah, I don't do any damage to people. I just like to have a blade on me. I do a lot of work outside. I do a lot of stuff. I stay busy. And this was the companion knife that came with the Smith & Wesson Dagger. This is a glorious pocket knife. So when I get tired of the one I'm using right now, I will switch to this one. This is the one I use right now. It's my small standard pocket knife right there. Keep it pretty sharp. It's very, very handy. And then the last one, second last one, no last one, is this super cool knife. It is not old. It just hasn't been cleaned properly because I made it. I made this out of just a hunk of metal in a forge just down the road here in Orem, Utah. It's uber sharp. This is paracord, I think, around it. It's just freaking awesome. It was so much fun to make. I mean, it was just a simple, bland hunk of metal when I first got it, and now it's that. I could go into my other weapons, but we're gonna just go with the smaller blades. I've got some big blades too. Hope you enjoyed.